Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being sued. But it might surprise you from whom the lawsuit is coming, which is Jim Carrey, of all people. Yes, Jim Carrey.
So Jim Carrey has threatened to sue a YouTuber over his inclusion in the Jeffrey Epstein Island flight logs finally reveal video, which has garnered around 3 million views now, with his team stating that this is false, that it gives the false impression that there's some type of relationship between the two, and this could do personal damage, it could do reputational damage, basically, it could destroy his entire career. Plus, now the YouTuber, they commented on this, saying that they were just publishing a list. It wasn't their list here, they were publishing it, they made a comment on it, that comment is what's getting them sued. They also said, you know what, the video itself, it's going to stay up. So they may do some redaction in it, but the video itself, it's going to remain. On top of that, the YouTuber kind of took Jim Carrey and his representation to task. He shared the cease and desist letter that they sent. You can see how it's clearly marked. They didn't want this discussed at all. Basically, they wanted this video down. With him going forward with it, I'm sure that they're saying right now, yeah, we are indeed going to sue this person. Which makes me wonder not only how this is going to go forward, but as far as the other people that are listed, there are quite a few of them here, by the way. Makes me wonder if those folks, they're going to answer this with litigation as well. I mean, this could be a big one too. I mean, we're talking about 20 plus names that ended up front and center in this. And again, I mean, this is a huge accusation here. You and I, we're going to go over this stuff today too. Oh man, this is crazy times. This is crazy times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. Jim Carrey suing. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg right here. I imagine there are going to be a lot of other names that will probably sound off on this, which I'm curious about how it'll go forward, because there were a lot of people that were included in a video that talked about them being part of the Jeffrey Epstein Island flight logs. And when I'm going over this, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just talking about the litigation that's coming up. I mean, if you look at this, you have quite a few people. We're talking about actors. We're talking about politicians. You're talking power players. I mean, there are a lot of people. Some people have already come out. They've already sounded off on this too. But Jim Carrey is the first to go much, much further. He's not going on the defensive. He's trying to go on the offensive, threatening to sue the YouTuber, telling them, you will do something about this. And there was also the caveat, you will do it, and you will do it privately. You're not going to note anything about this. This is not for publication. This is not for posting, which makes me think, after it's been shared with the media, it's been shared with everyone else, yeah, he will probably go forward and he will probably sue. I mean, listen to this right here. So strictly confidential, not for publication or for posting. So they tell you it is about Jim Carrey. In that video, this is a cease and desist letter. That's how you start this off. You tell them you need to do something about this or else. And they really, they didn't follow through with all they wanted with the or else. But they tell them, hey, to the YouTuber here, we are legal counsel for Mr. Jim Carrey. It has come to our attention that you've made false, unprivileged statements and false implications about Mr. Carrey in a video entitled, you know what the title of it is, published on your YouTube channel, January the 16th, 2023, and shared across all of your platforms. So this is every platform out there. The link, they give it here. They also attach screenshots to it. And in the video, it has a still image of Jim Carrey at the beginning. It also had a statement about his inclusion as well. Now this continues, and this can cause you problems if you didn't get it right. The video falsely reports and presents as fact. The multiple sources have confirmed that he traveled to the island and is listed on the flight logs. The video also falsely claims that there's footage that exists of him visiting said island. They say all of these accusations, they're categorically false. Your actions in promoting and posting these lies were intentionally damaging as you publicly present the false claims made in the video as fact, but you don't reveal any sources. You don't reveal where any of this comes from. Yeah, that's what they're telling. You didn't do any of that. You don't show us where it is, so that makes you to blame. Now, multiple outlets have actually started covering this. One of them, Radar Online, they reached out to the YouTuber in this and they spoke to them. And these statements here, I found this to be not very bright. Why? Because they are made without counsel. You need to make sure that you talk to a lawyer before making legal decisions. But he said, so I made a video featuring the list. His name was on it, and I also made comments about the list. The commentary there, that's one of the things that's really causing problems. Plus, again, presenting this stuff as fact. He was asked if he had done any research about the veracity of the information, and he answered that he had not. That's not good to actually say right there, while also stating, quote, this may be an effort to scrub the presence of this video from anywhere on the internet. It was also surprising that out of all the people named on the list, there were about 25 of them. Jim Carrey, of all people, is the one to get really upset and follow through with it. It's strange to me. I haven't really consulted attorneys yet. That's probably something you shouldn't admit, and that's something you should probably get on right freaking away. But I don't really think I should take it down. I'm going to hang in there for as long as I can. I have absolutely no intention of being bullied. Now, the original poster also followed this up with a statement that I wonder if this will take it further and actually get them sued, because they said, I don't think that Jim Carrey could actually win this. Why? Because defamation requires proof of actual malice. You have Jim Carrey as a public figure. That's the standard to bear. The thing there is, even if Jim Carrey couldn't win this case, it's going to cost a lot of money, and I think we might actually see this litigation go forward. Again, it seems like a video game of chicken here. Basically they asked you to do something. He said, I'm going to stand my ground. He's done some redactions, but he's also talking about this, which again, it is daring them to sue. If they sue, other people, they may sue as well. It may get crazy, really crazy. But anyway, I thought I'd let you know about this. Let me know what you think. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff possible. Thank you. Can't say that enough. Want to help the channel out? Well, there are links in the description. Check those out if you would. Again, share this thing everywhere. Let people know what's going on. And thank you. I want to end with that. Thanking you for being here. Thanking you for all of your support. And we will see you soon.